Hi, so I'm making this video. Again, you don't have to watch. I'm just collecting fans of André Rieu as the concerts go because I noticed him online and I noticed not everyone else noticed, but some people did. And yeah, I have stories to tell, but not much about that. And so I'm interested that he's in London today or tomorrow. So I'm just saying it's interesting how people went online and nothing worked out. I really feel people came out and are on nothing but race when it comes to me. When it comes to other people, I think they're failing miserably. They're not as cool as when they were a teenager. It's like they just shaped up or something. Kind of like children again, living on their own, my age. People older than me are like adults to me. They're just not old-fashioned. So I think the people like baby boomers and older are still smart about like the early 1900s type stuff. So anyway, about the concert today, I hope it goes good. Yeah, I'm looking at myself. I don't know who's going to see this. Like, I look more mature than most people. Like, I look more like one of those men. Like, I can't look that on all the time, so that's why I'm probably not famous. But, that was a common thing. It's not that I'm, like, completely because I've been fat and weak or something. It's my energy, sleeping, ever having fun, that kind of cycle, pointless things with school, too much, so I can't stay turned on or anything where people are interested as much. So, but yeah, I would say I look more mature. I don't have this, like, I don't even know, I really don't have this, I don't know what people would say if they deny they had it, but I don't have this sort of flat, sculpted, even rounded look about me. I never did it either. I don't know why other people have it. I heard it was modern, but it's not my favorite, obviously. Like, I like the old French people by Niagara Falls, maybe in the early 1900s. So, they have that sort of rubbery face where you kind of see the muscles and they don't look so like sort of like a skull with some flesh over it in the skin, however that happens. Like, I think it happens from, like, I pretty much ate how I was supposed to, but I think it was from not enough sleep and stuff. I stayed up doing homework pretty much. I didn't want to give in to that, and I never stopped. So I'm trying to stop now. So I'm I'm going to be 40 in a year. So I finally got over this when my parents died and I moved out because like everyone kept bothering me where we lived. Now they're trying to say it was Orlando, but I still did stuff, but I kept my life up in other ways. See, I'm not just preserved as some flesh with skin over it. I've been doing stuff and improving other things, and I've been learning, posting online, and instead of partying and going to college, I guess, except I did go to college and it didn't work out. Specifically, I was like kicked out. I don't know, this is kind of long, but I'm just explaining. When people see this video of me, I'm just collecting fans with this. I'm not really trying to go on. So when people see this video, and also my hair, I use a curly hair shampoo, and I couldn't believe it hasn't gone away at all, and I only used it for like up to 2 weeks, so I don't get it. I mean, I cannot wear my bangs. I do that sometimes, but it's looking better now. So yeah, when people see my video, so I found him as, it wasn't like he's Celine Dion to me, so I guess that's what's going around, because like I'm into, so I dance, I'm into art and music, and I also believe in acting, so, and I've done it, but yeah, I specifically, no one even takes me seriously when I say I majored in music, because so many people didn't. And then they wonder, I would say, like some people say, oh, I'm not talented. I don't know why you would say that. I think those people tend to be more advanced technically, but weren't starting young, practicing all the time. And my instrument is piano. So it's not that I haven't done enough music. So it's like I couldn't get up and perform on one instrument, because I also did singing all these years, and then I did violin. So yeah, I'm trying to be in an orchestra myself. So I've also just realized this is also relevant, especially since it's in his thing and the orchestras are doing it. Like the only major that makes sense to me now is going to a college. If you go to a college and live in a dorm, is when I was younger actually, is to major in doing opera, which is the singing major of music performance. I also did music education and got in with an instrument, but I got into a good college too. but that was the only thing. Like, so I went to college in 2004, and I don't know what that says, but I went to Loyola University, New Orleans, which is one of those great colleges, better than a conservatory or Ivy League school. It's just not as academic, and it's not England or anything or whatever. So, so about that, that's what I figured out. I noticed like other schools, like I think you'd have to go to some good school and major in singing, maybe in 2004, 2003. I think it ended in 2004 to 2005. So, my year. And I don't know what was in it. I mean, I don't know where they went. I think they all went to the wrong schools though, so that must be why. I saw the older girls actually having a good life, and I even saw someone in graduate school. So that means, so you get the age pretty much a little bit. So I'm born 1985 to 1986. So, well, they're wondering about me if I was a singing major, I guess. So I didn't take singing lessons because like I spent money for ballet and piano. But I did sing, and I tried to study it other ways. I just didn't get the private instruction. So after that, I knew to go home and how to study it, I guess. And I wasn't singing opera at home, and they kept complaining about if you liked opera. So this video isn't really about that either, but that's just something I just realized. I don't know why I thought of it, but I think it had something to do with thinking about something else. But so I'm kind of keeping this relevant. It's already been 6 minutes in this video, so you don't have to watch it. I was mostly worried about people not accepting me when I post this. So this was also about what I was doing, I guess. Posting. It's like, well, I'm a fan of him. So I was also a fan of Petra Mullins in Germany, violinist, but she doesn't really go online, and I stopped following the businessmen there, I guess. I just keep forgetting. They weren't really on there every day either, but so that's kind of what I do, and I can't find any people to network with online, so that's kind of what I'm doing. So I figured you should all like shape up like him, mostly be healthy like I've always been doing, and try to be as strong as you can and stuff. So yeah, I was also saying people should make their own orchestra, but it seems like no one has time, so I don't have time to do anything like work or have a family. So I just lived with my parents till they died, so pretty much. And I just joined EurasianNation.com again, and so yeah. Okay, bye. So I hope the concert today is fun. I know they post the videos on Facebook during the concert, fans, so I like to follow them since I'm not working. So, which I want to work if I could, but it kind of looks stupid, but I just thought it'd be fun. And volunteer doesn't seem to be anything, feeding poor children and stuff, but so yeah, I guess other people might follow. Look it up later at least, and I'm trying to post it on my site for him and collect comments. Maybe someday people comment there and stuff, and so yeah, I hope it goes good. And I guess I'll look up I usually look up pictures of like kids with white blonde hair from the country he's going to, which is like a lot of countries in Europe and stuff, like even in the South. So that's usually what I do, and then I hope I write a review after this time, and I put on that website I made, which is pretty detailed. It doesn't say like, oh, England, and then like link and like some videos. It's like a whole thing with a list. Like there's like 3 sections, and it's boldface and has different things. You get it. I guess you shouldn't do it. So you should. I don't think anyone's gonna do it at this point, but that's what I'm doing. I haven't collected any comments. For some things, I give instructions about like what to think about when you comment on my stuff, on my other things on my blog. I've been advertising my blog. People don't have to post a comment, and I give out little papers with my website, my WordPress blog on it, and I'm just trying to get people to start commenting because it's so fun to go back and read them and have conversations pretty much. Even over the years, actually. It's not just about taking a photo at the end. Because I'm there to discuss things, not just to post my picture at one time, pretty much. So I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'm interested about like who's a fan of him, because I think everybody likes classical music. But then it seems like they're not interested anymore. Like you have to be from Italy or something to really be interested, or Latin America, or from like where he's from, like the Netherlands or maybe Sweden or something like that, and or be in Germany, you know. So yeah, I was looking for other, like, I see other people like harpsichordists with owning and violinists owning like orchestras and maybe smaller groups, but yeah, they're usually younger, much younger than him, but they're usually kind of horny around me. Like, it's like you don't have to keep checking yourself and act like it's not cool, saying, are you just here to say, oh, Christine, you're so cool, sign off. Like, don't expect me to check your Instagram every time it flashes by. I took down that organist who I forgot her name, Anna Lapwood. I like her, but I'm not here to check those Instagrams. Like, you're not a late baby boomer woman or something like that. You know what I mean? These other people who are worth it are like answering the phone and wondering why I'm not a movie star, like, too. But you know what I mean? So I hope his fan thing goes good. As long as he's not especially in any danger from anything unusual, I think it's okay. So yeah, I'm also I wanted to be in an ad or commercials and stuff, and I was gonna tour singing before, and I'm not healthy enough now with the singing, so I'm doing stuff like that too. Mainly as long as I'm healthy, I just pretty much stay home and eat. I'm not even going to any gymnastics trial or ballet trial or whatever class anymore now. I'm just at home eating. I just had 2 pieces of cake for lunch, so that was even more worth it. But I get physical activity. I got it a lot, like walking every now and then, like a few times a day for a long time. And then later I got a lot of whatever grilled chicken type stuff or whatever as the meat to make up for the hot dogs when I was poor after the nursing homes. So yeah, I'm saving money again. So I found I didn't have to work and not worry so much. I should worry about my health and my future more about than having savings, like as far as working for savings, and forget about my mistake. Well, what happened was it also popped up that, oh, you could sell a few scrunchies sometime. And then I talked about this is going on. But yeah, I talked about being respectable working. I said there's no way to help poor children or anything like that. So, I mean, there is, but like, there's no way to just go do it. Like you would probably give money and I don't have any. So, I mean, I could give a few coins if I saw some. That's about it. So, of course I've done that like everyone, but it wasn't children. So, so pretty much, yeah, I'm hoping this concert goes good. He should just come out and say, like, if he cares, like if he's worried about his safety, like, you know what? No, I didn't dye my hair. It actually got lighter. And so it didn't turn all gray or something like that at age 75 in 2025. Like, it's like we're supposed to guess, like, that we're respecting it. And remember Michael Ball, like, he acted so tacky about it. It's like we're always wondering about him, being self-conscious about it. Like, I'm tired of wondering about it, like, seeing people wondering about it. It's such a waste of my time to see people do that. I thought my hair would be white by now, but now I'm telling people it's not going to be white anymore because my life was ruined, but it's going to get lighter. I'm still going to get everything I want, and it's going to get lighter gradually, and the whole thing is going to get lighter gradually and stuff like that, and it's not going to look silly, whatever you're thinking, and it does have a lot of red, as usual, but you know what I mean? It's a wrong light, of course. So, I don't know. So I hope today goes good. I'm trying to find other things to follow, but the old thing I followed doesn't seem the same, and it never answers me, actually. So it's kind of gay, I guess, too. So I don't have anything to follow. I mean, I have my page for Johnny Depp up, and I didn't look him up lately, and I didn't get any comments pretty much. So yeah, but I'm looking for other things to follow too. I pretty much just did the entry for the concert tomorrow on that page. It looks like it's already 15 minutes. You guys should do this more sometimes. You'll be thankful later, right? But it's not the only thing in life. But yeah, so I'm just hoping this concert goes good, and it's like a special, I looked at the month again, and I think there's 2 days in London, and So that's kind of interesting. So I'm wondering about London right now. So I guess I'll just post this. Hope people don't just say I look funny. So I told you about why. So, and I'm worrying about me looking funny. So you know why I'm not famous now. And, well, pretty much I'm on YouTube. So I don't know what happened with Hollywood, but I was also interested in going to Disney World. So that's my other thing. I don't see these people wandering around Disney World. Johnny Depp is not wandering around Disney World. Anyway, okay, bye for now.